Oh, good evening. How's it going? Happy is today Saturday? Happy Saturday. Let me just finish setting up. I assume this should work. I was having trouble getting the game to show up on my OBS. I think it's fine. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. It's been like 2 months since we played. I don't really remember everything that happened. I feel like we didn't make that much progress last time, did we? Guess we only made a little bit of progress. Welcome back, Barista Kiku. Oh, sorry, we're not open yet. I just like look at my phone a little bit. What are people up to? Freya. Coffee. Oh yeah, I don't know what voices I gave everybody. Bailey's #1 pumpkin spice fan. I guess it is that time of year now, isn't it? Neil. Aqua. Okay. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Oh, Neil wants to work here. Excuse me? What? Oh yeah, the uwu hands. Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. Is that so? It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yeah, I guess the body language is important, right? Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned. We learned them here. At my coffee shop. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. I mean, I guess that's a good way to start. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? Would that drive away our customer base? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get to the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Gotta put in your resume. In your, like, I need, your... Like resources? No, is it resources? The resume and the contacts and everything. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. Today? May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Like, are they gonna come back though? Like, in 2 days or something? No, dot. Ooh. Dot. The ooh hands. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Understood? There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Yeah, gotta be nice to them maybe. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. Yeah, don't flirt with the customers, right? But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yeah. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Kiku, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. What? Oh, it's because Neil's an alien, right? It's not that. Neil's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. Hey Fang, how's it going? How are you? First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. I'm on the way home right now. We'll finally get to use the PC again. Oh boy! Have a safe trip home, Fang. Finally get to use the PC again. How long has it been? Have you been missing your PC long? And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Just a few days? Okay, not too long, but still a while. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe it can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again... What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Oh, elevator pitch. You know, it's been 2 months since we played. I don't remember anything. In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. ... The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Anything. What does she like again? Doesn't she like the espresso? Coffee, coffee, coffee? Maybe? I don't remember. It's been too long. We got ginger latte, Russian tea, masala chai, tariq, cough syrup, Marrakech, Spanish Sahara. Okay, we'll do, I guess, coffee. Woohoo, we're across the border legally, of course. Wow, crossing the borders. So are you traveling? What kind of traveling were you doing? Like for fun? Vacation? For any business or anything? Crossing the border. Here is your drink. It's specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Just for fun. Will be the last time I'm traveling for the year, so I thought why not? Oh, okay. I'm glad you were able to get that trip in. Get some traveling in. Yeah, I'm glad you could do that. Was it fun? Was it worth it? Any highlights? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Not really, TBH? Aw, man. Not really. Well, I hope when you get back home, it'll be better. Hope things will go well. Also, any snacks or drinks today? I have Waterloo, sparkling water, peach. I'm gonna just chill and enjoy my own country for now. Yeah, that's always good. Chill and enjoy your home country. I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, What? And if I... Okay, wait, hold on. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood. Okay, that's just one statement. I thought she was gonna say, if I can do that then. She just finished that statement there. That sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. Hey, Shisui, how are you? How are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's it going? How's it going? Happy Saturday. How's your Saturday? How's Saturday been? Robo Marune, that's alright. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? Now, I feel like, doesn't it depend if you're a writer? Where inspiration strikes. I feel like you can't just put a number on how many words you write. I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. I spoke 24,083.64 words today. What's the 0.64? Were you saying a word and you got cut off? Your sentence got cut off? I wish I could write 5,000 words a day, or even 3,000. I'd finish a major assignment in a day that way, yeah, right? I feel like writing assignments are always hard for me. I'm just like, I don't want to write. I don't have anything interesting to say. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. Yeah, I guess it actually has to be good. Good writing, right? If only we judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words. Then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. Wait, what? If we only judged writers by their ability. Okay. Ark, hello. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Candy talk? Candy corn talk. That's right. If you come to my coffee shop, I will serve you a special candy corn drink. It's 100 candy corns melted down into a cup. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. Candy talk. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. I still think about that candy corn G Fuel. Oh my god, I forgot about the candy corn G Fuel. Wait, wasn't there a spider one too? I don't remember. Was there a spider one? I miss Ark. He reminds me of happier times. Spider? No, wasn't there like another? Wasn't there more flavors? Like the Halloween ones for G Fuel? Like, wasn't there a spider? Like, it had a spider on it, didn't it? I don't remember. I feel like I saw that. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From language to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing. I'm Spider-Man. We have Spider-Man here. I remember when I was like, I think in elementary school, like maybe 5th grade, when I was trying to figure out what books I wanted to read. If it was really skinny, I like wouldn't read it. I think I had this thinking that like, oh, it's too easy, so like I should read a more difficult book. But then as I got older, I was like, wow, reading's too hard. I don't want to write essays and stuff, so I ended up picking shorter books as time went by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. I don't see a spider one on Amazon. We have to... I remember, I think it was like on our Discord chat in the server. I remember being like, status... I think it was around a time when you were like, candy corn, G Fuel. I'll have to look for it. Cool. ... That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Remember if it was Jen or Screaming? Well, which one was it? Maybe was it Jen or Screaming? I don't remember which one. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Should I look on my Discord real quick? I'll give myself 1 minute to look. 1 minute. Candy corn. You were looking at symbols? Oh, okay. Spider was endurance. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So there was a spider, but it wasn't the flavor. Right, you guys... Are you guys relieved that, or disappointed that there is no spider flavored G Fuel? Yeah, why is the spider endurance? Good evening, Miss Myrtle. ... I won't even ask. I don't... What was the voice I gave her? Disappointed? You wanted to drink spiders? Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Also, just so you know, Neil, the spaceman, alien guy, person, is working for us today. They're behind the counter with us to socialize with the customers. Not me. I know someone who has arachnophobia. You'll give them the spider G Fuel. Good. Neil is with us, yeah, behind the counter. Neil was like, I want to have better social skills, so hire me. And I was like, okay, but I make the drinks, you just talk to customers. And they're like, okay. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Like this? Coffee, ginger? Is that okay? Spider G Fuel. Reminds me of the green onion cereal that I have in South Korea. Saw a food theory episode on that one. I saw that one too! I remember that episode because like weren't they like, oh, chocolate versus like green onion, who's gonna win? And then like they were so confident chocolate was gonna win, but people were like, green onion's funny, so they like they like all voted for it. Yeah, it was rigged. Yeah, it was rigged. It's so funny. I need to rewatch that. But didn't they actually make it in the end? Due to popular demand. Would y'all try it? Green onion cereal. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst. Neil. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Yeah, after so many years, yeah, they finally made it. 100% would try it. You want to try it? I do not want to try it. It sounds yucky. Like, would you try it? Like, would you just eat it straight out of the cereal box, or would you pour it in a bowl and put milk on it? Or would you, if it's green onion, I guess maybe you could use it as a garnish for something. You know, like salad croutons, maybe. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. Salad croutons? I mean, it would make sense, right? Or like some other equivalent. Some other savory dish that could use a crunchy green onion on it. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... She here? What voice did I give her? It was like a... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he... What? When he said he was going to breed here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where's Kiku? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Ugh. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Stay hydrated. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Kiku. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. Free labor? No, he got paid in experience. Skill points. Unpaid internship. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella? What? Coachella? Coachella? Is it Coachella? Coachella. Last time I checked, experience doesn't pay rent. Yeah, that's true. That's the same thing with like artists. Like, oh, can you draw this for free? I'll pay you an exposure. I'll retweet your art. But exposure doesn't pay rent, right? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study during Coachella. After that, we will be ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. Speaking about Coffee Talk, didn't the Nintendo Direct Indie announce a Coffee Talk Japan? Yeah! I think it's Coffee Talk Tokyo? No, I don't know much about it. Besides that like one trailer I watched during the indie. Direct Indie. But it seems nice. Oh right, I forgot Neil asked about the birds and the bees, yeah. That's why Neil wants better communication skills. Needs more Riz skills, I guess. Yeah, I'm interested in the Tokyo one. The aesthetic looks nice. I think there is like there might be, I think there's another Coffee Talk game, or it's a DLC. I haven't looked much into it though. But it's nice that like they're getting like another game or DLC or whichever it is. We also surprised ourselves, but please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yeah, the like game development stuff. Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But... wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your... not your... what? What if... does it mean you're done with the game? It should be your... not your... How does he know that from verbal? It seems there's a second game half called Episode 2. Okay. He's just like me for real. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How are we supposed to notice that? Your. did you even pick up on that anyway? Don't they like aren't they pronounced the exact same? How is he supposed to notice that? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? The traffic lights are all green. It's almost like my PC is calling for me. Almost home, Fang. Almost there. Your PC is waiting for you. Waiting for you to come home. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. Huh. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please, be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. Then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Just sharing about other people's like oh I'm having job struggles. Is that really your place to share though? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know I said thanks already, right? Wait, I know. I said thanks already, alright? Right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Huh. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years? Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend DA, okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. If all the traffic lights are green, then how are you texting? I'm hoping Fang's in the passenger seat, right? You're not driving, are you? I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Maybe they're stopping every time they type at the traffic lights? Wait, no. Maybe it's text-to-speech. And then also, how would text-to-speech work with the emotes though? Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. They park? Okay, that's fair. In the middle of the road. Nah, pull over. Stop at the fast food place. Comment in the Twitch chat. Then go back to driving. My team has been making pitches. Dozens of them. Hundreds. Thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7th samurai. That's what they said. So, you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7th samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Aw, cute, the little, like, enthusiastic. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. Dude, this is so cute. And prepare for a getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun! Take care out there. Oh, this is Neil. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Goodbye. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Friday, October 2nd. Oh, it's like actually kind of close. October? We're in October now. 2020. The Evening Whispers. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. New, healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game. Rising Hell. Blame for violence in the school. Finally, I'm PC Fang. Welcome home. Did your PC miss you? The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Notice how fast I type now? You're like Sonic. Speed of sound typed in. Welcome. Awesome. Gotta get clean soon though. Good luck with the cleaning process. Oh. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Oh, what was the voice I gave him? Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. She said if she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she says they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up? Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. That's why you gotta do yoga poses when drinking coffee, so they can't read your moves. Is that what you do? Is that how you should fight your enemy as well? You do yoga poses so they can't read what you're gonna do next? Including our interaction now? Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Ginger. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon? I don't drink coffee. What about your monster? Yoga poses while you drink the monster? Chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I hope this is correct. Bitter heart? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't go to a coffee shop and ask for Monster. I mean, you could. What if they serve it there? Maybe a bar. Maybe the bar will have one. Monster. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink? Only for special people and special drinks. Speaking of Monster, I should drink one. Which flavor? Which one do you have? Which one will you drink? Say, Kiku, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Aussie lemonade? Oh, what happened to Freya? She looks very tired. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please! Okay, we just talked about like what does the customer want versus what they need. So should we give her what she wants, the espresso? Or should we give her something she really needs? Something calming, maybe? Although I don't want to know what to give her. Like tea? What does she really need? Sleep! Look at this. She wants espresso. Super espresso? I guess you could take it in that direction as well. Russian tea. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. I don't know, what should we do? 2 negative cancel each other out? I'm just curious if there's an ideal thing we can give her. Do we just give her espresso? Give her what she wants? Coffee, coffee, coffee. I'm curious though if it would matter if we did like, if we get different dialogue. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damn espresso. Okay. This will keep me from falling asleep. Ugh. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you. Need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just... I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through tonight. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she acted like this? No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. And this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh. Wasn't it these two that have their relationship troubles? Not sure whether I should think it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? You first.
No, you first.
I was just going to ask, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good, yeah.
I think I need to order something first.
Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead.
Hi, Kiku.
What are you having this evening, Miss Lua?
Gingerbread coffee, please.
Gingerbread coffee? I don't know how to make that. Do I know how to make that? What would gingerbread coffee be? Ginger? Coffee? Ginger? Cinnamon? Would it be cinnamon? That would be my guess. Although I don't know. Bread, of course? I think we're out of bread. Coffee, ginger. Coffee ginger milk is this ginger latte, so it can't be that. Okay, we're YOLOing. Oh, here it is, gingerbread coffee. I guessed correctly. Here it is.
Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family.
Oh, the family conversation. This is what drove them apart. How's work?
It's going pretty okay. You?
I'm not taking any jobs on at the moment. Because, well, you know.
Yeah. I get it. You have enough in your savings, right?
That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job.
It went well in the end?
It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing.
How long are you planning to take a break for?
I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess.
And what problems are those?
Like his relationship problem with her? I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone else. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Not even Kiku, who's standing in front of us?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm here too, guys. I'm here too. Not even Kiku.
Okay.
So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. But I'm not really sure where we stand now.
How can you not be sure?
We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. But somehow, things escalated uncontrollably.
Why is that?
I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight.
Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea.
But I can't bring myself to start the conversation.
Why?
Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe. Or tiredness. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway.
Baileys, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think she's feeling right now?
To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully.
Why?
At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks. just to hide the feelings I was going through.
That sounds difficult and uncomfortable.
It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He must be a pretty cool guy.
He is. What's next for us, Baileys?
I don't know, Lua. Yeah, I wonder how it'll work out. Will they be together, or will they decide that it's better to go their separate ways?
I met some new people this week.
Including that supermodel?
You knew?
That girl in the corner told me.
Yeah, including that supermodel.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a fool.
What?
He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him.
Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before?
A lot. From a certain hipster elf.
And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us?
I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week?
I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed?
What did your werewolf say?
Not much, to be honest. Wait, are they talking about each other? Yeah, they're talking about each other. Because they were a couple before, but they got in a fight. And then the vampire and werewolf were the two other customers, so she met with the vampire. I think his name was Hyde. So she met with the vampire, Hyde. And then he met with Gala, the werewolf. My brain wasn't working, don't worry. It's been like 2 months since we played last time. It's been a while.
What did your werewolf say?
Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family.
Baileys?
I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important for you. The shop was foreclosed for a while, yeah. Don't worry, we're open again. It may have been 2 months for us, but to all the characters it's only been like a couple days. Maybe 1 or 2 days. I know why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard.
What was it?
I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself.
You know me, Baileys.
I do.
And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess.
I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water.
What should we do?
Lua.
Yes, Baileys?
Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all.
But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves.
An outcast for a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great.
You'll live a long time. But you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege.
But it's not a perfect life without you.
What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me.
Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living.
Baileys, I believe in you.
Ugh. Was that a kiss? I couldn't tell. Are just sitting closer together now? Cute. Lua.
Baileys.
I feel like we're living in a soap opera. Yasin, out there together now. That's all that matters.
It seems so.
So what's our plan?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place.
Oh.
And I want you to come with me.
Coffee shop owner activated invisible mode. Yeah, I'm just standing here listening to their whole conversation. What? That's so sudden.
Did you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first?
It'll be alright.
Well... They never forbade you from dating other races?
They're not big fans of elves. That much is true. But you can prove them wrong.
Okay, this could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set then. They've been together for 10 years, I guess. I don't know, 10 years? Never introduced to the parents after 10 years. Better late than never, right? It's set then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can think about it. And anything else. Later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? Don't mind me?
I had my doubts. But now I'm sure. I can trust you.
Lua, thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me tonight.
Huh? What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
Long weekend getaway? Is that Myrtle? Cause Myrtle or Aqua? One of the two? Cause aren't they going on a weekend getaway? Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey Kiku. Yes? We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping us with us this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We're off then.
See you.
Thank you for coming. I sure am. Is that so? That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. Yeah, she doesn't look tired anymore.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That's cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now. What if Freya ends up stalking everyone? Isn't that what she's doing? Like, she's not showing up at their houses, but she's listening to their conversations at the coffee shop.
I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't.
Is this Gala? You remember to drink? I hope so.
Whoa!
Freya, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir.
Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer.
Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? I don't remember it off the top of my head. I can't look at my iPad. I can't look at my phone. Okay, it was... something. It has ginger in it, right? Arc, help! What was it? Was it tea? No, it was a latte, right? Tea, milk, ginger. In that order, I think. Okay. Tea, milk, ginger. If I mess up, would I just have to keep making it until I got it right? Oh, Gala. Gala had? Here's your... Oh, Gala had a fit. Serve Gala had when Gala turns into a werewolf. Had the wiki prepared. Thank you, Ark. Did he just leave? So if we got it wrong, I bet he would have just drank it and just left, right?
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is, did he pay? We'll put it on his tab.
This place survived.
She used. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea.
Can you get back alright by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See you. Did he pay? Put it on his tab. Or Shisui, you can pay. Drinks on you, right? Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Evening Whispers. Couchella, 2020 Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with FIRE regarding immigration. Weird Stein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Welcome. Oh, Freya looks tired again. Good evening, Freya.
Oh, hi.
When was the last time you slept?
I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours.
Last night?
No, I've slept for 6 hours this week.
Ark, is this you? Imagine if Jaws got sued by sharks for defamation. Huh? Me got no money, me broke uni student. Coffee is my life support. Can't spare any right now. Can't spare any. Not even a sip. Wouldn't you help Gala if he was a werewolf in his werewolf fury? Slept for 6 hours this week. 3 sips? Okay. What makes you think that's me? She had 6 hours of sleep over the past week. That's not healthy. Get some rest, really.
I can rest when it's done.
That's stupid.
Oh, shut up.
So, what's your plan now?
Now, as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing.
Freya. Oh well. You know where the bathroom is. Excuse me, I only get 4? The whole week? 4 hours of sleep.
Okay, I need something to drink now.
Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks.
That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner.
I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibe... If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here.
No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt?
It won't happen.
How can you be so sure?
Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? Am I like secretly super rich and this is just my hobby?
But...
See? There's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Oh, it's Gala.
Oh.
Did he always have all these bandages on his arms?
Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit.
I think so? Okay. Freya. Kiku. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday.
Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala.
Like Freya said, no casualties, no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made, and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Hey, what do you mean?
You want anything to drink, Freya?
No. It's alright, Gala.
I insist.
You don't have to.
Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least a little.
Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice?
The one with cinnamon?
Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please.
Less so espresso. Sugar and spice? I don't think we've made that one, right? Sugar. Wait, that's mint, right? And everything nice. Wait, coffee? Have we done honey? Is this the sugar, honey, and spice? Is this correct? Coffee, honey, cinnamon? I guess, we'll try it. Sugar and spice, alright. Oh, and everything nice. sugar and spices for the lady with the vices.
Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala.
Don't mention it. Kiku, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you?
I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday.
What kind of emergency?
The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement.
Announcement?
The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet.
But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon.
You think people read the whole article? It's true, people just don't read. They're like, whoa, new thing? And then they're like, how come it's not in stores yet? How come the Nintendo Switch 2 hasn't released yet? They only saw the headline and glanced at it at the news stalls. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally I have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area. I managed to force myself to come to your place.
Gala, excuse me for asking this.
Yes?
But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. Thank you for the stretch arc. Thank you for the posture check. No shrimping. No shrimping allowed in chat. And thank you for the hydrate.
That's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone.
I didn't mean the candy, it was in my way. Uh-huh. Sure.
As long as I have something to direct my fury towards, usually I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Oh, is that why he has so many bandages? Despite all that, I'm so glad that no one got hurt. The new redeem showing up first throws off my rhythm.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do if there's anything I can do... Wait, is there anything I can do to pay back? I mean, if there's anything I can do to help. Please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? The same as yesterday.
Okay, tea, milk,
ginger. The TMG. The Gala had.
Here's your special brew.
Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, Why don't you put some of it in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. It has to be warm though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is.
Phew! What the? Rachel? What's going on?
Huh, I forgot her voice. What do I do for her?
What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, Kiku, a cafe latte, please.
A cafe latte, coffee, milk. Your cafe latte's ready.
Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first, then my manager came. And... ugh. I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So, you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there's this press conference after my show. After-show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am, thanks to Mr. Lester.
I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too.
So why are you here? Ugh. Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at the club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult.
Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21.
Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true.
No, I know you can do that by using his name. But I don't think he should do that with you.
Why? I'm an adult.
No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties?
Well, no. You have?
Not personally. I've heard stories.
What stories?
He knows how to party.
That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing.
Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out. And especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties. But inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. Well, huh? Oh, cat. Meow. Hendry question mark. Does he have a black eye? Oh no.
What the hell? Oh no! Dad! What?
Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry?
Yes! Dad! What happened? Kiku, can you get him a cup of milk for him? Can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Just milk?
Just milk!
Oh, meow. Here's your just milk. Milk. Here.
Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please?
They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Neko Mimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way.
Thank you so much.
That's very kind of Gala to do.
I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay. Good boy. That was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help.
What about Vets? But he's like a person, isn't he? He's a cat person. well, isn't that the same logic applied to the werewolf as well? You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side.
Huh. Well, I'm one of your coffee disciples, right?
What about when he's in cat form? I mean, Gala said they called the Neko Mimi expert. So they got the expert there. On his species. Maybe they're just different. They're like cats, but different from cats.
So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright.
Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, that was all pretty hectic. But I need to continue writing.
Take your time and place then.
Will do.
Chocobi Milk. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Healthy? That was a quick day. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Coachella after party. Is that the party that Rachel was talking about that she wanted to go to? That her manager was hosting? Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Welcome.
Hey, Pop.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer.
With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area, hanging out in a coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill.
Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Kiku, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Espresso, coffee, coffee, coffee. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon.
Is there anything special today?
Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods are trying to give me first-hand experience. They use my story.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh yeah. How's it going?
Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Best of luck, then.
You have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it.
What? Are you going to arrest him?
Some officers at the precinct were talking about it. But in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. But those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway.
Ew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him.
Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state.
So far, that's all I know. Rachel's here. She can give us the updates.
Rachel!
Rachel, is Mr. Henry alright?
Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark?
Hot chocolate? Dark chocolate? Is that right? Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate? Your hot chocolate's ready.
Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse.
Oh, I got achievement. Father and daughter finish Henry's arc.
He's doing okay then? He'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me, because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like. and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs.
Are they fans of yours?
No, it's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
Oh, her manager.
What?
Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night.
Whoa! How did it all connect up?
They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for...
Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through.
I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered.
You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember?
But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery.
Thank you, Kiku.
Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird week. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write.
You're not tired?
Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today.
Alright. I won't bother you then.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Now I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish.
No problem, boss.
Weeks later, I was so ready for it to be like October 5th, and I was gonna be like, guys, that's today. But I guess we're skipped 2 weeks ahead. 2 weeks later. Game said no, man. Okay, October 18th. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied, so Rachel's manager. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella.
Hello!
You're finally here.
Hey y'all! Hi Freya.
Yo! Hey! Huh, someone's feeling happy today.
Of course.
Did they...
They approved it. We're so happy for you.
Congrats! Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god, oh my god! How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as I publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. Some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, he brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any from me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break? Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Oh, they went to Coachella. Wow! That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. New profile picture? Oh, cute. Look. There's the pictures of them together. That's cute. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. Oh, MAX? Max. The PAX West East equivalent. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No. Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. Oh, so across the country? What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Huh, yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Kiku. See you around. They look happier than when we first met them. Wait, than when I first met them. Hey, Fletch, how's it going? How are you? They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days.
How are the two of you doing?
Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. 10 years?
Wow, congrats!
Moving in together after 10 years? I mean, I guess they both lived for a long time, so 10 years is probably nothing. Still a long time, though.
Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate?
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. 10 years, yeah, that's a long time.
Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more than me.
That's not saying much, Baileys.
You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes.
Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Kiku have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey, Freya. And Kiku. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great. But not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already?
Only about the moving in part.
As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month.
Where is it?
Not far. I mean, the company provided a place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful. That's thoughtful of them.
That's thoughtful. I don't know why I couldn't say thoughtful.
Just checking in. Hope game is fun. Game is fun. It's nice. Yeah, hope you're taking it easy. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime.
Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway.
Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you're going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go?
Man, her father didn't kill me at least.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict.
I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua.
I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of those days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Kiku.
Enjoy the movie.
There they go. I'm so happy for them.
They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is, it's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama.
Huh. That's one way to put it.
Anyway.
What's that look for?
You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well... there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me.
Where should we start? Ooh. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Ooh, like for a wedding. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. What those furry handcuffs? Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Yo, Namzilla, how's it going? How's your Saturday? Neil... The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me, so from Coachella in New York. Rachel's back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book. Get published and have some signing session and have some I didn't read the rest of it. It said sadly what? Sadly something. Well, I guess we finished coffee talk. It was a nice game, cozy. Wait, I didn't get to read what happened to Freya. I think I read the first part wrong, so the grammar was throwing me off. I was like, what? And then I didn't read the second part. But yeah, it was a cozy game. Kinda nice. I liked it. I know, like, I've seen it before, so I was interested in checking it out for a while. Never got around to it. But thank you, Ark, for giving me this game. We could play it. Oh yeah. I guess that's another game done. Development cats? Bailey's and Lua were named after cats, is that right? But yeah, nice game. The music's nice. I like the art style too, the pixel art style. Yeah, is working in a coffee shop this charming? You just make coffee for your regulars. I feel like it's more hectic than that. And you! You. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing the game. There's a spark. Finish Gala and Hyde's arc. Welcome. Who's this? Hello, Kiku. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait, like Neil? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. Is this Neil? I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assumed it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, yeah, didn't the like FBI or something, weren't they asking us about Neil before? Somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Neil is a doctor now? I guess so. He has the thing, the stethoscope. Is that what it's called? Does he still sound like a robot? I think he sounds like a normal person now. Was he bald in a suit? Yes. That FIRE agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, You can drop the act in front of me. So you finally notice. What? What do you mean? Saitama, bald. Bald and powerful. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I... What do you mean timeline? What am I doing? Who am I? There are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Heh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. The funny thing is, I want to say, what if we were some sort of god or something? Yeah, what are we? First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. Kiku's Doctor Strange confirmed. I mean, Doctor Strange is pretty old. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Dr. Fish! Oh, and there is another one right after Freya got her draft approved. What instances am I talking about? Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how to communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. Interstellar support. Help Neil to help you. You've been the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Played a story mode conclusion once. Is it different if we play it again? Wait, so it said like the timeline, so I'm assuming that's like the player and the save files. Like playing again and again and seeing different things. But I didn't notice anything weird or different about like the little instances I mentioned. Like, oh, Freya in the elevator and then like Rachel and then Neil the second time. Interesting. It's me, Dr. Fish. It's like Undertale? Yeah, I would think so. Kind of like, yeah. Different timelines. Do we have input in those conversations? I don't think so. I think the only thing we ever had input on was the drinks. Making the drinks, but honestly, I don't know if giving the correct or incorrect drink affects anything. Oh, this is missing. So would things have changed if we didn't save Gala? I don't know, like I'm assuming... I'm guessing we would have... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, if we didn't find the right drink, would he have been on a rampage and maybe he would have hurt somebody? See, aren't these like handcuffs? Cute, look at all this art. I'm so curious. Wow, is this what it like could have looked like originally? That's cool. Achievements. What's spent a total of 1 hour making latte art? Oh, maybe that's like over time, not necessarily on one drink. Unlock special drinks. So this is locked. Drink experimenting time. Oh, there's like comics. Yeah, what's the endless mode? Are we just making drinks? Free brew. Make whatever you want. Could work on your latte art? You're right. So is this we just experiment with drinks? Make whatever you want? Oh, okay. Chocobi milk. I remember we saw this earlier, this name, and I was like chocolate and then maybe honey and then milk. Your new creation looks dope. Okay, latte art. Coffee, milk, milk. This looks... I feel like it'd be fun to make in real life, but I feel like it looks difficult. How am I supposed to spend an hour, like, cumulative? Is it cumulatively? Probably have to play for a long time. Well, an hour, but... I feel like that's a long time. People do this in real life. Making coffee. I mean latte art. That's good enough. Right. Well, that was coffee talk. I'll look into it and see if there's anything interesting beyond like playing again. But we'll see. Maybe we'll look into the other one, the other episode DLC thing. But for now, we'll end here. Glad I got to play. Well, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed Coffee Talk. And hope everyone has had a great Saturday. Thank you for stream, thank you for watching. Thank you for stream, thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a good night or a good rest of your day. We'll catch y'all another time. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye.